Okay, we are good. So let me know once my screen is visible. One of you, please let me know if my screen is visible.
Invisible, Prakashji. It is identity, neuroscience, and spirituality.
Yes. Yeah, right. Give me a quick second. Okay. So we have today a Power Pack session. So welcome all again, and we will see what is identity engineering. We'll have few slides how to improve our health quotient. Okay, physical optimization also will have. We'll have neural rehearsal, and we will see how we can shift ourselves to a responsibility mindset. Altogether for this week, this is the plan. I will share like what all actions and activities on a daily basis we are going to practice, and how we are going to achieve the goals or a newer version that we are targeting to achieve. Okay, this is the plan in short. Now coming to first, we will see the identity engineering. Okay, we will have four. Okay, before going to the topic, let me tell you why exactly I have chosen this particular thing and how it helped me. So I have observed one thing. Okay, when I as a manager review my team members code or kind of the work they do, I easily find few I won't say mistakes, maybe scope of improvements and all those areas of improvements, right? Where actually they have done some kind of mistakes, maybe. We can say, I don't want to call that as a mistake, but yes, there is some points. There are some points where actually they can improvise the work that they have done. But at the same time, work, my manager is also able to find few things in the similar fashion. So I was thinking, what is it that lacking, wherein actually I am able to see the improvement areas of my team members, but when it is coming to me, I am also lacking. So where exactly the missing link is there? That's when actually I try to dig little deeper and I try to introspect, and I found out that there are two elements. There are two main elements which is actually making this thing happen. First element is the the responsibility that comes to the person, whether I as a manager or my manager, when he reviews, what responsibility goes to him. That is one point number one. Okay, because we are responsible before the delivery of that particular task of our team, so we pay a different kind of attention and different kind of focus and different kind of minute things actually we can see. That is first thing. Second thing, as a creator or as a coder or as a creator of the task, what we are doing, whenever we are doing, we are not in like kind of what do you say, like the identity that actually can help, we are not inducing that identity, we are not wearing that identity, we are not inculcating that identity, and we are just starting the work. So that's when actually the proper focus, the proper intention, the proper identity is not glowing or is not actually coming up. So this actually brings us to two things that we need to do. Okay, whenever we want to, just like I hope all of you are aware of the AI, how AI works. We call that as a prompt engineering. I will not go into detail of it, but one aspect of it always is a very essential, and the first thing that we always need to do is we give a role to that particular AI agent, right? As a content writer, do this, or as a coder, or as a efficient coder, or as the best coder of the world, do this. When we give this identity to the AI tool, okay, to the AI tool, what happens? The magic actually happens after that. You try it out without giving identity. You write what you want to achieve, and with the proper identity you write the same thing, okay, what you want to achieve. So in the first case you don't write as a some identity and then ask what to do, and in the second case you give a proper identity and then give the same task. You will see a very good difference actually. Similarly, we can also wear that identity or induce that identity in us. How? Before starting any activity, okay, before starting, this is implementation number 1 that we are talking. So for the new people, I just wanted to give a quick brief. We are here actually as I am an implementation coach. I focus less on the theory and more on the implementation. What are the implementation that we can do on a day-to-day basis till we get that converted to a habit or a behavior? That actually focus, and we discuss only the things that we are going to practice for the next 7 days or next 15 days, and as a group we practice. So this is how actually the structure works. So now for this week, the practice, whatever we are going to do, that we are going to discuss. So now what we are doing, we are, before starting any task from today onwards or from tomorrow onwards, you first analyze what is the role that is needed to do this particular task with the best possible manner. Okay, that we need to first, that is the first step that we will be doing. Just close your eyes and inculcate that identity within you. You can use an affirmation. We have already discussed how to create the affirmations powerfully. Use that method. Okay, create a strong intention. Then start the action. Automatically, you will get the result. So, few of you, if you are
सुबह
not,
पिलाऊंगी
you can go on mute.
तेरे मांगने के पहले तेरे को उठाऊंगी तो रेडी रखूंगी मैं.
Megha ji, you can go on. Okay, I'm muting. No problem. So whenever you want to speak, please unmute and then you can speak. Yeah. Okay, we have Prasant also joined. So welcome, Prasant. Yeah. So is this clear? The first practice is clear? Few examples we can see here. The slide is not fully coming. 1 second.
Yeah, now it's changed.
Changed, but yeah, 1 second. Hold on. Okay. This photo is visible, right? There are 3 examples. Suppose you are a student or you are going to present a PPT, then you can imagine yourself. So this is the visualization mode of the same thing which we have just discussed. You are running a marathon, or you are going for a sport competition or something, okay, or you are going to do a study. Visualize yourself. The identity that we want to wear can be done in 2 phases. First is affirmation that we have already discussed. So create the affirmation for which identity you want to inculcate within you before starting the work, and second step is do the visualization. Is it clear till here? before action, we need to do these 2 steps, and then we need to do the actual work. Is it clear? Then we will proceed to the 3rd step.
So just repeating what you said is choose the identity that you want to play
Yeah.
and then visualize this identity, right? In detail with
Yes.
feelings and emotions. Okay.
Yes. Yes. So automatically your language will shift. In the 2nd step, actually, when you when you do the affirmation, okay, when you do the visualization, automatically your language, the language that mind, the inner chattering or the inner thinking, whatever actually happens, that will automatically change. That is a step 2. Then the step 3 is evidence building. Okay. In step 3, what we need to do is whatever outcome we want to achieve after or doing this activity, that particular outcome also will visualize. Okay. Before starting this task. So that will bring ultra focus and also the faith that we will be completing this activity within the time frame. So when we are building the evidence, we will also consider the time that is allocated to us for completing that task, or we have estimated, we ourselves have estimated how much time it will take for completing this particular task. So these are the 3 steps that we need to do, and we will bring the responsibility, the sense of, there are 2 things again, sense of urgency and sense of responsibility. I think definitely you would be remembering, we have discussed this 2 responsibilities, two identities or 2 metaphors. Actually, with metaphors we have discussed, and out of those 2, one we will be bringing into picture in this particular exercise also. That is sense of responsibility. I am responsible to do this task, okay, with appropriate focus, with highest energy that I have, okay, with my highest physical and mindset, physical energy and mental focus, and then I do. So when I am responsible, because I am responsible to someone, then I automatically the kind of focus that I need to put automatically comes. Okay, so something like this, like as a speaker, then what you want to do, you can actually do. Similarly, as a high performance achiever, these are the few examples by which actually we can do this. We can actually shift our identity and then do the task. As a master of discipline, then I whatever I want to do, I want to study or whatever. So automatically, the person who is very disciplined, that kind of identity will be inflicted in us, will be inculcated in us, and then automatically we will be working in that mode. Is it fine? Okay, this is the identity crafting thing that we have discussed. So this is like activity strategy number 1 that we all will be together doing for the next 1 week. Okay.
Do we have any, do you have a set of identities that one can choose from, or it's entirely
up to us? Actually, it all depends on the task that you are choosing. Suppose you are a software engineer, then you have a very different kind of identity that you can induce. If you are a coach, different identity again. If you are going to help your daily chores, or you are actually, so actually it depends on the task that we are going to choose. So it will be a variety of identity that we can actually take. So I have not listed or confining them, but it is, I am leaving up to your imagination. Whenever you feel difficulty, you can always reach to me and I will help you to save that particular task, to save a particular identity to complete that particular task. Fine, Rameshji?
Yes, Vikashji.
Okay, great. So now we will come to the next uh, myth. I would say that there is a myth actually, which many have a false notion, and due to which actually we are suffering. What kind of suffering are coming due to vitamin D deficiency? That part I will not go in detail because we all know. And also there is a fact. This is a fact. If you go and just do your vitamin D test, okay, or very likely you will be assessed as vitamin D deficient. Who all are agreeing to it, or who all have actually done the test and found that they have deficiency in vitamin D? Vitamin D and vitamin B12, these are the common deficiency these days. It is getting
Most Indians have.
Most Indians have, yes.
Yeah, it's strange because we are in such a sun-drenched country, but we actually don't get proper sunlight exposure because we're
No,
inside our.
that is not exactly the case. Actually, that is why I thought that we will cover this one today, because we do not understand the logic or the right way to get the vitamin D. We will understand how actually, why actually, and because we are deficient of vitamin D, our brain function is also get impacted. We have some emotional turbulence also. Automatically, it is coming. Our immunity is also going low. Okay, so now, and there are many other things also which is happening because we have low vitamin D. Okay, and I have also done the test and I found that I have from the criteria or from the margin where actually it should reside, I am below that. So then I started doing some research and then I found out the problem. Now tell me which is the best time when we can get the vitamin D from sunlight. Who wants to try it? I think all of us know. Let's try it out.
Now, could you just repeat that again, Prakash bhai?
Which is the best time? Which is the best time?
Before 7:30?
7:30 a.m. or a.m. you said?
AM.
Before 7:30 a.m. Okay. Anyone else wants to guess? Which is the best
11
time?
a.m. to 2 p.m.
11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Meghaji says. And anyone else?
As the first sunrise.
Before sunrise?
First sunrise, you said.
Around
Just
sunrise.
when it is about to, when the sun is about to rise, the first sunrise. That
Okay,
falls on your
first
face.
means early in the morning. Okay. Anyone else wants to guess? Guess it. Actually, we need to be interactive. Once we interact, right, then we will get more like interest to participate
Value.
and we'll value out of it also. Any idea? Any guess? Morning, evening, afternoon? Which sun is best to get the vitamin D induced in our body?
The morning is more, but even evening setting sun, maybe morning is the best, is what I heard.
Early morning would always be better.
Early morning. Yeah, early morning.
Okay, Prashant ji also saying early morning. Okay. Now, I was also having similar kind of assumption or understanding, but however, Meghaj is very close to it. Why? I'll tell you the science behind it. See, so when the sun ray is falling on us, right, there are two major components. One is UVA and one is UVB. Now, in the morning time, UVA is high. How to remember what actually each of these rays are responsible for, or they do. UVA is responsible for bringing more aging in us. A for aging. Okay, it will actually create some kind of wrinkles also. In the morning sunlight, you won't feel it won't hurt us actually. It won't burn. Okay, so we feel that okay, there is nothing, no problem. We can stay little longer. And what is actually happening? UVA rays are coming and they are creating wrinkles. They are creating more aging. All these things are happening. But actually, to get the vitamin D synthesis in our body, we need little higher intense sunlight. And that intense sunlight comes after 9:30 a.m. Actually, it depends on the region to region. For India and India Pacific countries near to this country, okay, generally it starts from 9:30 a.m. or 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. That's the safe time range in which we can actually get best UVB rays. Okay, and at least for 10 minutes also, if we stand or we get sunlight during this time frame, then we will see the impact. The vitamin D synthesis will not happen in very less intense sunlight. So if you stand for half an hour also, you will not get much of the benefit. And in case you are putting the sunscreen lotion and then going to the sunlight also, it will not work. Even to the extent, if you are covering your body with thick cloths, still it will not work. So the best way would be have some clothing which will keep your hands and legs exposed to the sunlight. And stand for at least 10 minutes. If you have a fair complexion, then it is different. And if you have a so this one also I have, see. So UV ray intensity, see, I have this UV ray intensity, high notch, okay, from 7 a.m. till 10 a.m. 9:30 actually for us also, like in our country, generally in a summer kind of where actually it's a tropical country or something, I am forgetting the name, but however from 9:30 also we can get this kind of sunlight. In Bangalore kind of weather, if it is cloudy, can anyone guess whether we will get the proper sunlight which can induce the vitamin D? Anyone wants to guess? If it is cloudy, then will it help? No guess? Just guess it. There is no harm in it. Actually, why I'm asking? Because we have an assumption that in cloudy weather, we will not get the enough sunlight for getting the vitamin D synthesis. But that is also false. We will get,
Yeah.
if it is mildly cloudy and the sunlight is not very intense, still, if it is falling in this time frame, okay, then we are definitely getting it.
So
Okay.
that is 10 to 4, is it?
Yeah, 10 to 3 actually is a generic timeline. Anywhere
Ah.
in the world actually you will get. But specific to specific reason, it can vary little bit here and there, half an hour here and there actually it happens. So UVB, skip no, it creates like burns, sunburns also. B for burn and A for UVA is A for aging. So the second implementation that we will be doing from tomorrow is at least start with 5 minutes. Can't we spare 5 minutes for our own health, own mental health, own physical health?
Yeah. You're saying at least minimum of 5 minutes in the sun, is it, continuously?
Yeah, just to start with, because if I say that okay, 10 to 15 minutes is required and immediately we need to somehow manage to get 10 to 15 minutes, some people might not get that. So I always give a little smaller target and let's start with that and slowly we can increase on that. Like in Atomic Habits, we understood that make the target so small that your brain cannot say no.
Hmm.
Okay. So 10 to 15 minutes is the target that we are. This is the end target to meet our per day vitamin D supply. But however, we will start with smaller targets and slowly. Now it is, if it is not happening, or if you are standing in the early sunrise, or towards the late afternoon, it is not going to help. It is not helping at all also. Okay. So if someone is having a darker complexion, then the time that person need to stay is more. If it is a fairer complexion, then 10 to 15 minutes is also enough, because the sun ray cannot actually go deeper by crossing the
Melanin.
melanin, or actually melamine I think that is
Melanin.
melanin, right. So we need to, but our target is just 5 minutes. If we are doing this 5 minutes, we have the tracker ready, and we will say that yes, done. For next week, we just have 5 minutes as the tracker. Okay, now it's already, so the third one I want to do is the detached observer visualization, and the benefits are too good. Okay, however, I will not take much time, because I told that we have this, we have some new guest also. I will just show the, what do you say, the framework that we follow, so that they can also take the benefit if they want. Give me one quick second. So these are the two practice, at least we can start doing from tomorrow onwards, and how the tracker will be changed, that I will show you now. Where it is? Yeah, got it. My screen is visible?
Not yet.
Okay, now?
Started screen sharing. Yes.
Okay. So, as we mostly people who are already in this challenge, actually they know about this tracker. We have two versions of tracker. This tracker I prefer everyone to follow, but there is a simple tracker also available, wherein actually you can do the activity logging very quickly. However, let me first go through, like, I will help you to go through this tracker. You need to click your email ID, your login email ID, whichever login actually this is a Google Doc, nothing but Google Doc. So your Google login email ID will appear here. You need to ensure that whatever email ID you are using, everywhere you should use the same email ID, otherwise your name and your scores and the progress, those things will not be visible in the chat. Okay, we have a very nice tracker, wherein actually you will be able to see every progress of you. So you click this, read this, put the date for which actually you are logging your target. Okay, put your name. Rameshji, is it you who is kind of doing this without name?
Uh,
Are you putting the names?
I'm not for doing the longer version. I'm doing the shorter version.
Okay, I don't understand. Actually, I'll show you the tracker, the top 3.
Yeah, I've
achievers.
seen that. Second one is actually me, but then no name is coming from this.
Name is not coming, right? It was
Yeah,
you,
from
right?
this session onwards. Yes.
Yeah, I was guessing that. Okay, I'll see like where actually you made some things. So at least 5 affirmations, if we are doing at least 5 If we are doing the all 21, it is really great. When we are in inaction, when we are actually not feeling like we are feeling lazy or something, that time for sure we need to do. Otherwise also, at least in a day, if we are doing, then this one. If we are doing as well as also writing in the group, writing is always making the activity more intense. That is why, and also you are giving the energy to the group and equally getting the energy back. The group support, group energy, and the accountability also helps us to accelerate that. So this entitles you to get 10 coins. If you are having this option, then it is 15 coins. And we have one virtue per day, per week. So if you are practicing that particular virtue, okay, I need to actually update this virtue. We are currently practicing
Contentment.
contentment. Yes, contentment as the virtue will continue for this week, because this is very, very important virtue that we have already practiced for 1 week. On a daily basis we are doing, and we will continue for next 1 week also. So the associated virtue or the affirmations I will change. Okay, and if you are doing again 10 or 15 points, if you say miss today, that is also okay, because even if you get 0 coins, but when you click this miss today, your mind will register that okay, this is needed, but I have somehow missed it. So that memory will automatically trigger the next day to put you in the action mode. That is a benefit. We all know goal statement is very, very important, but we are not writing. So this tracker will help you to give a framework how you can frame your goal statement and write it then and there, and do the visualization then and there. And eating the right food, this is also very important. We are not conscious, we are not intentional in our food habit, then our health is getting deteriorated. So for to cater that, we have this point. Physical activity also, anything like yoga, brisk work, exercise, Zumba, whatever you do. If you are doing, then after doing, just stick. Or even if not just after doing, end of the day also is good. Or the next day, before 11 a.m., if you do, it would be really good. So to log the activity, we do the planning, and here the planner is also given. Click and write at least top three actions that you want to do. One of them should be aligned with your goal that you have actually planned here, or you have your long-term goal or medium-term goal, right? For that, what action you are planning to do for sure. One of the points should be having that. Actually, we have discussed in length and breadth, so I'm just giving a brief intro kind of thing. I'm not going into detail. It's already a little late. Now, affirmations also, the gratitude affirmations. We have already discussed like how to do. If anyone wants to go through these points in detail, I have a very detailed video that I have already recorded, right? So I can give you, just ping me, I will share with you that particular video, how to do, what to do, and how best we can do it so that we can get maximum benefit out of it. The abundance mindset practice, Pomodoro session, how many we have done, at least one also if we are doing, right, accomplished or accomplished with show and tell. Show and tell means in the group if we are writing that way, yes, I have done it on that particular day. Then time tracking tracker we have for 24 hours coverage. Vagus nerve activation if we have done. Similarly, the three practices that we have discussed today will come to this page, and we need to select that if we have done. Journaling, very easy. We can do the journaling very easily if we have the prompts, and the space is also there in the tracker itself. Just read the prompt, write whichever prompt, like suppose number 4 you feel like doing. If you do on a daily basis, just go in the sequence and write the same number here, so that you are covering all the aspects of the reflection that we are targeting. We are targeting to cover or to cater three things, three pillars at the minimum, that is health, wealth, and relationship. So these three pillars will be covered. Then EFT practice, we have discussed how to do the EFT practice. Once you have done, tick either of this. Not done, here, miss today. Meditation, once we have done meditation, how many minutes? Here we just need to write the number, not minutes. If it is 20 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever it is. Non-judgmentally, just write. Then for the overall day, how do you rate your progress? Okay, if it is 20% also, it is good. 20, 30, 40, 50, 80, whatever it is. Right? The next day, try to see 1% at least addition is happening the next day. What is it actually in the today when if suppose I am self-assessing my progress as 50% today, I could have done much better. So I am giving 50%. Then what is the 1%? What is the one activity that I could have done better, or what is the one simple thing which I can inculcate in my tomorrow's activity? Okay, so that I can see at least 51% as my achievement. That kind of target actually we need to keep. So once you fill this tracker, then you will get this kind of graph or a dashboard. Okay, so once you submit the tracker that we have just that I have just shown, right, this one, after submitting you will get a URL. Click that URL, you will land here. Actually this is Ramesh, you are right?
Yes, G.
Okay, fine. So how many days you have attempted, that will be shown here. The top leaders actually, this is the leaderboard actually, the top, it will actually show whoever has attempted and in the order by which actually you are. So similarly, the kind of progress that you are keeping, that will be shown, how many minutes of meditation you have done. This is just a sample that I am showing how many. So coins also, actually, you will be getting the coins, right? Here, I told, yeah, for every activity we are getting coins. If you are writing, if you are clocking the last one, ticking the last one missed today, then you are not getting coin for that particular activity. But definitely, otherwise you are getting the coins.
This
Those
is only for
coins-
the
Yeah.
longer version, is it?
No. For every person. See,
Okay.
you have already got the coins. I will show you 1 second. See, 545 coins you have already got.
Yeah, that is true.
This one.
That is true. I don't see the coin graph.
Coins graph, right? You are not able to see the coin, maybe because of the name, because your name is not properly coming. That could be one reason. Okay. So we'll fix, no problem. Noel G is also here. Maybe Noel G, you can see why Ramesh's graph is the coin is not showing up.
So because I guess Ramesh is using the new form, the 4.1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simpler one. His name is
Yes.
also not coming.
Yeah, because we've consolidated the email. No, I've automated those email stuff. But
Okay.
then I've not touched the new form because nobody was filling that. So
Oh,
to integrate
I-
that will take effort. So I'll see what I can do about it.
Okay, understood. Thank you, Noel Ji. I didn't know actually you have already consolidated and automated that. Otherwise, I would
Yeah,
have.
because new people joining in should not have a problem. For that reason, I automated the 4.0. But then the 4.1, the simpler one, since nobody was filling up, I
I
kind
was
of
filling it
didn't
up.
do anything there. But I'll make a change maybe.
Okay,
Okay.
understood. Thank you very much, Noel Ji.
No problem.
So Ramesh ji, you will see your progress and everything will be like your coins are getting accumulated. I think mostly it is correct only, but however, once Noel ji fixes, you will see all the data getting
Yeah.
flowing in, because data anyway is getting captured. In
Right.
dashboard, actually, if it is not appearing properly, we will do like whatever is required for
Yeah, got it.
getting it captured.
Right.
Okay, so this brings us to the end of today's session. and the practice that we have discussed, the identity shift that we have discussed, especially these two things definitely we will be doing, one for health, one for mental health, one for physical health. Okay, and the rest two things actually what I have planned that we will cover on the coming Saturday, 3:33 p.m.
Rameshji, one request. Can you just fill up the long form once?
Okay. I'll
So
do
if you're
that.
able to fill that up, then because your entries are missing completely in the old form, so maybe because have you made any changes in the old form?
Yeah, understood.
So
So
once you just for once you just fill up there like for one day,
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
the next day onwards you want you can go back to the simple form. Then I guess it will get consolidated.
Okay, got it. I'll do that.
Okay, thank you, Rameshji.
You're welcome. Thank you.
okay, first entry, if it is coming to long form, then email ID will be captured and the name also will be captured, is it?
Yeah, my source is the long form. So if the email address and name is there in that, then it'll get mapped with any other form that is integrated with it.
Oh, got it.
Understood. So this is a kind of a workaround till the new form
It's like
is
a registration. So the registration part, you'll have to do it in the main form or the long one. After that, you can kind of go back to the simple form, no problem. It will continue picking up from there. So maybe whichever your next entry, please do it there once and let me know if you're still not seeing it. I will check if there's any other bug.
Yes, great. Thank you.
Thank
So
you.
we came to the end of today's session. Any query anyone has, please feel free to ask. And we have Preranaji, Prasanji, and Shivaji who are joining for the first time. So you three all are kind of free to ping me if you like the system, if you want to be part of the daily activities, and how the group accountability is helping us to clock in our habits on a daily basis. We are not just learning the strategies once in a week, we are also making sure we are implementing them. And if you want to be part of the implementation group, ping me and I will let you know the process, how to enroll here. Okay.
Could you give an
and-
example, because you have an identity that you're choosing?
Yeah, sure. So suppose, tell me any example that you want to any of the activity that you want to use, then I will tell you the role, how
Okay.
you can actually achieve.
Like for example, I want to be successful in quickly finishing my house and also the career part of it. Yes. To take off the new project. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm sharing my screen. Give me a second. Let me know once it is visible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's visible.
Visible, right? So you understood this loop. Now we have this. So you said that you have career as one of the goal that you want to. You want to have a different career, or you want to start a new project on your own. Maybe a kind of a new initiative, new business kind of thing that you are planning to start, right?
Yes.
So these are the three examples that I have given. So which, like as a high performance achiever, or no, this before this actually, first you need to have the discipline to work on your project. First step would be kind of you need to understand what is the first thing that you need to do to move towards the goal that you want to achieve.
Right.
If you see the end goal, you will be fully confused. You won't be able to plan anything. It will be all confusion. You have to break down the goal to the smallest possible extent to arrive at the first thing that you want to do. So you now come up with the task level. Now, once you get the task, suppose the task is saying to do some research on the particular area for which you have identified to what is it, like kind of you wanted to do some business in a particular area. So for that, you need to do some research. So
Sorry, I missed about 5-10 seconds in the middle. It keeps going off.
yeah,
You said task, and then after that, what was it?
once you arrived at the task,
Ah,
okay.
ah,
So once you arrive at the task, then what you need to do is for that to continue or to do the task very perfectly, two things that we have discussed. One is we need to understand what is the newer identity that we need to inculcate, which by wearing that
By
mask,
following which you will be
by
able to get your
following it,
task.
which actually you can get, just like a prompt we are kind of writing as a researcher, okay,
Right.
as a researcher or as a content writer or as a name anything actually, whatever you want to do as a
As an
desk
educator. And yeah,
educator also as a what is the other thing that you said? One is career and
The
second one
house,
is house.
completing the house.
Completing means
And
executive,
moving
right?
in after. Yeah.
So the education actually, so there actually it is the execution. You should not be actually stuck. You should be doing all that is needed as a disciplined executor. So
Right.
that particular noun actually that mask you need to wear, and
Right.
sense of urgency and sense of responsibility also we have discussed, right? One of them you need to take, that is sense of responsibility. You are responsible, assume the responsibility to the extent that by this time I am definitely seeing myself completing the goal that I have planned to achieve. So that is called evidence building. So that we have
Evidence
discussed. So you need to visualize two things. One is the new identity which you are going to inculcate. Second thing is the result. Three is the result or the evidence building that we are doing. Okay. So you
The language shift is
Language shift is
as
the-
per your new as per your new identity. You
are
how
creating
do
some affirmations. As
Okay.
per your new identity, you are creating the affirmations, matching affirmations. Okay. And automatically, as you practice those affirmations, close your eyes and just visualize yourself with the new identity, with the new affirmations you visualize, and see the end result, and then start working on your task.
Okay.
So automatically, when you follow this, then automatically your inner chatter also will change. Either it will not happen, it will not disturb you in between. If it is not disturbing, then it is good. You are completely focused and completely working in Pomo session. And Pomo session, again, you can link this with the Pomo target that we have. Whatever we are working, whatever deep work we are doing with Pomo sessions. So inner chatter will stop, or even if inner chatter will come, then automatically it will be in a positive frame of mind, it will come. So automatically that is the language shift that we are achieving.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if we want to broaden our personality, right? This is kind of different personality that we are kind of mask we are. So suppose in few areas you are not yet proficient, try to learn more new skills. Okay. Try to read few new books. The trait for which actually you are planning to inculcate in yourself, if that is not very known to you, then you need to kind of read few autobiography of the people who are having those kind of personality. then you will be able to do that kind of role play very easily.
Right.
You'll automatically get those kind of ideas. Suppose you want to do automatically actually your mind will catch up from the memory that you gather when you have read that particular autobiography with corresponding identity.
Mm. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
And yeah, that is what actually, yeah. Anyone else has any further other questions? Okay, if no further questions we have, then we can end the call. And thank you all for joining and being a patient listener. I wish you all the best for coming to the implementation and bringing the real difference in our life. It is not the theory which is going to make any difference in our life. It is the implementation, again I'm saying, which is going to make the difference, bring the difference in our life. For that, do follow the tracker, do follow the gamified form. Okay, the gamification is there in such a way that once you start doing, you will feel like doing more. If you don't start, you will not get any motivation to do. So that is a key. एक कदम हम लेंगे तभी हमको 1000 कदम like का मदद मिलेगा. So if we are having 0, anything we multiply with 0 will be 0 only. So take the first step and you will see the magic. You will get motivation again and again and again. Initially it will be a little bit challenging, but once the flow state comes there, automatically we will feel like doing more and more and more. And at times, if you are not feeling like not able to be consistent with the form, this form actually is little lengthy form. There is another form that is very simple. Just follow that one. Third thing that we have introduced from last week is in the group directly you kind of you can say that okay, this is done, this is done, this is done. That is also another. That is just even simpler way to start. Well, till the time you get some flow state, you come to the flow state. Okay, great. So thank you all. Have a nice dream or a great night, and we will meet again on next Saturday. Bye.
Thank you, Bikash ji.
Thank you, Bikash. Thank you.
Thank
Bikash.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you
Yeah,
all.
thank
Bye,
you,
everyone.
Bikash.
Thank you so much,
Bye.
Vikas ji.
Gracias.
Thank you, Prerna
It
ji.
was great learning. Thank you so much.
Megha ji.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Good night. Good night.
You and I see.
Bye-bye.
I want to see your ex-son also coming with me, Gaji, please.
Sure. Sure,
Yeah.
Vikas ji.
Yeah. Bye.
Good night, everyone. God bless.
Good night.